Hey, what's going on, tribe? It's Red again, just hitting you guys up with another video. If you're new to my channel, welcome. So guys, I'm just going to give you guys a reading about things you need to surrender at this current moment, or this current point you're in your journey. This is going to be a general reading, so if you feel the reading doesn't resonate for you, you may want to check out another reader to get a bit more guidance. And my readings are timeless, so when you come across my readings, they're for you. And if any of you are interested in a personal reading, you can send me an email or you can send me a DM on Instagram. I also got a Facebook page. It's Cassidy Jones. Yeah, you can check that out if you want to follow me on there as well, or add me on there, or whatever. But I'm active on Instagram. So yeah, let's see what you need to surrender to at this current moment. And surrender is not giving up. It's kind of letting go and letting the universe take care of it. It's the opposite of resistance, yeah? The opposite of resistance? Yeah. Resisting is when you want something or you're fighting against something. Surrendering is just letting it be and letting go and having faith that everything's gonna work out. Okay, let's go. The first card is surrender to setting limits. And then the card says, it is healthy to set boundaries in relationships. Practice expressing your needs and remember that no is a complete sentence. So some of you need to set boundaries with people on your time, energy, and yeah, on your time and energy, man. Because empaths, light workers and healers, we tend to give, and yeah, people will just take. So yeah, you've been called to set limits and have healthy boundaries with people. It can be hard setting boundaries and limits with people, especially if you're like close friends and stuff. But yeah, you've been called to set limits and have good boundaries, man. Because if you don't have boundaries, there's no ending of there's no limit to where you end, and there's no limit to where the other person ends to a certain degree. So your energies get entwined. And then the next card is surrender to worry. And then the card says, make a commitment not to lead an anxiety-driven life. When worry arises, breathe them out of your body, focus on the power of your heart, and have faith that spirit is guiding you always. Yeah, so some of you may need to kind of let go of your worries and turn it, like, talk to people about what you're going through. If you're anxious about a job or anxious about situations in life, talk to someone about it. Get a reading to get some guidance to see what directions you need to take in that. But yeah, worrying about a situation doesn't help anyone in the situation. It doesn't change the outcome. So whether it's good or bad, the outcome's still going to be exactly how it needs to be. And worrying about it is only going to just be damaging to your health and lowering your vibration. So write it down, what you're experiencing, at least to get it out your head. Talk to a trusted friend or family member about it. Even strangers, speak to someone on your Instagram or something, because you can make good friends I've got good friends online, and we've never met in person. Yeah, so yeah, you need to kind of surrender to worry and let things be. Try not to worry. I know it's hard to say that. And then the next card is surrender to procrastination. And the card says, now is the time to jump on a goal instead of putting it off. Taking action will attract success. So yeah, you're being called to take action and no longer procrastinate. Because yeah, if we may have goals and stuff in mind, but if we're not active in them, then the goal's it's gonna be a dream. It's not gonna manifest if you're not taking actions towards that goal. So whatever it is you want, whether it's a new relationship, job, changing house, or I don't know what the collective's going through at the moment, but you need to take action in that. Yes, it can be scary stepping forward, but you need to step outside your comfort zone. And yes, change is very difficult to some people, especially if you're a fixed sign. Yeah, change is very difficult, but nothing. Do you want to stay the same? Yeah, things like no matter if you want to stay the same, that's fine. But the world is continually changing. So you can have your fixed beliefs and stuff, but the world's going to change accordingly. And then the next card is surrender to the beauty of the natural world. And the card says, take a relaxing break and spend time in nature. Replenish yourself by feeling the beauty and the ecstasy there. So some of you are being called to get out into nature more, connect with Mother Earth, grounding, and just being more present, man. When you're in nature, you're present. There's no stress. It helps with anxiety, depression. Yeah, and just some of you may need to do gardening. Some of you are definitely earth signs as well. Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. But yeah, some of you may need to do some gardening. If you can't get outside, do gardening. Bring Mother Earth into your home. Yeah, but some of you definitely need to go outside and ground in this new energy as well. And the next card is surrender to trust. And the card says, trust yourself and your decisions. Don't be swayed by other people's strong opinions about what to do. Take action and be confident that you have chosen the right path. So some of you need to stop turning your power externally and turn the power internally. Like religion turns your power externally, spirituality turns it internally, because God is within. We're expressions of God. Yeah, as you hear in many of the sacred books. Yeah, we're expressions of God. We are God. Yeah, we're reflections of the universe. We're the universe experiencing itself. Some of you need to trust the process. Whatever path you're on is where you're meant to be. You can change this path if you want to change the path, but you need to trust and have faith. And some of you need to step fully into make a commitment to your spiritual practices, and build a relationship with your angels and guides. But yeah, some of you need to trust the process. Funny enough, that was gonna be one of my tattoos. You know, oh yeah, that's actually one of my affirmations. Trust the process. Funny enough. So I show up in the general readings as well, which is quite funny. I still find it funny and fascinating. Let's see what else is coming on. And then the card says denial. Surrender to denial. Accept people and situations exactly as they are without denying the difficulties. Then you can see things clearly and make the best decisions. So some of you may be lying to yourselves about a certain situation. You don't know, I don't know, say for instance, you're thinking your partner may change, and I don't know if they've cheated on you or whatever, and you think, oh yeah, no, they're going to change, they're acting different this time, but like, yeah, you're in denial and lying to yourself. Then that may be about dieting as well. Oh yeah, no, I'll start next week, and that procrastination as well is there. Or no, I'm not. I don't feel that way when you actually really do feel that way. Or if you like someone, no, I don't really like them when you really do like them. Yeah, someone's showing the complete opposite of how they really feel as a protective thing. It's more of an ego thing, and it's not needed no more. Like yeah, the ego is there to protect the soul to a certain degree from past experiences and stuff, but we don't need them no more. It's like our armor, but we don't need them, and it stops our blessings from coming in. So some of you need to be really honest with yourself, and stop being in denial and lying to yourself about a certain situation. And then the next card is surrender your belief in scarcity. And then the card says the universe is asking you to open to the infinite nature of abundance. In this way, you can remove blocks in your life and succeed beyond your wildest dreams. So what's that? Basically, what I get from that card is some of you need to work on the root chakra to do with scarcity, lack, and survival. is one, because if you're in a lack mentality, then you're going to stop blessings coming in, because you think, oh, there ain't enough, and you're going to be holding on to stuff too much. Like, so say for instance, you got a fear of lack, you may hold on to money, and that's stopping money from coming in. Money is currency. It goes in waves as well, yeah, just to let you guys know. So there's periods of having a lot of money, you got a lot going out, and then less coming in, and then sometimes you have less going out and more coming in, if that makes sense. So it's about riding the wave. And some of you need to work on the heart chakra, because if you're not open to receive abundance and your heart chakra's closed, you ain't going to be able to receive the abundance the universe is pouring out to you, man. That heart chakra is a mess. Forgiveness, gratitude, acceptance, appreciation, and trust. Having faith, man, and loving yourself, being kind to yourself. I'm looking at my visual, my affirmations. Trusting yourself, being grateful, loving yourself, and being kind to yourself. They're some of my affirmations, and listen, they do wonders. Like, from where I used to be, by saying, no, I don't do it every day, but just looking at it, like in the morning, like when I get up, it's right in front of me, and it sets the tone, man, and it goes into your subconscious mind, where the whole point of healing is trying to reprogram your subconscious mind. So yeah, you need to surrender to the belief of scarcity. Like, if you grew up, like most black people and Caribbean people got a fear of scarcity. There's not enough. I think that's to do with slavery and stuff, but that's okay. We're changing. We're not in that no more. We're not there no more. We're in different times, and it's held us back for a few generations, but it's all beginning to change now. And yeah, you gotta finish your food and all this shit, and it's like, bruv, I'm not even hungry. I'm full up, bruv. And you're force feeding, man. Them grandparents and parents there, like, bro, is that how you man get beat for not eating? Bruv, I'm not even hungry, fam. And you're trying to beat man because you want man to eat more. What? Nah, dog. And then the next card is surrender to passion, and the card says, get out of your head and feel the fire in your belly. Focus on the people or activities that ignite your passion and let it flow. Yeah, so some of you really need to get out of your head. A lot of you are really in your head, and it's stopping you. The anxiety is really stopping you. Whatever brings you passion and whatever makes you feel alive, and makes the energy feel light, go for that. Follow that. That's where you're meant to be going, not the other path. Whatever comes to you with least resistance, and the flow is it's just smooth. You don't have to take the rough road no more, guys. Come on, man. But whatever makes you feel light and makes your inner child sing and makes you feel joyful and light and smile and, I don't know, doing things differently, being out later, whatever. I don't know what it is. Whatever brings you joy and makes you feel alive, that's the path that you need to go down. You are deserving, you are worthy, you are enough, yeah? To accept that. And whatever it is your passion is, someone may trigger this passion in you. Someone may inspire you. Some of you may see other people doing stuff, and it's like, oh yeah, no, I want to do that. That looks a bit interesting. Go and do it. Or reach out to that person and ask them if you can tag along or something. Like, it's mad. Like, anything's possible, man. Anything's possible, man. But yeah, you need to some of you may need to find your passion, or are finding your passion. Some of you need to do some inner child work to find out what your passion was. Whatever you used to like doing as a kid, that's still there, and that's what you still like to do. And there's new things that come in as well, but like if you like drawing, painting, singing, dancing, that's all what your inner child likes to do. If you like to do that as a kid, and you still like to do that, but the life just takes over, and you think, oh no, I'm not allowed, I don't like singing. You don't need to be a best singer. It's just your kid expressing themselves. As creativity and you expressing yourself. Even if you write down a song of your life experience or whatever, you don't need to be top of the charts. That's what I do. It's expression, self-expression, and letting letting my inner child experience what he wants to experience. And then the next card is surrender your addictions. Whether you're addicted to substances, food, people, sex, or bless me, overworking, take action to begin to heal the addiction and replace it with healthier alternatives. So yeah, some of you, yeah, it's okay to be everyone's addicted to something, but it's where we're going. We don't need addictions. You don't need to be you don't need that crutch. That, say for instance, some people drink alcohol to get more confident, or some people overeat to deal with emotional problems, or some people may have lots of sex to deal with emotional pain or abandonment issues, or some people overwork to try and distract their mind from them not trying to sit with themselves and be with themselves. But where we're going energy wise, yeah, you need to surrender all of that because it's unnecessary, it's not needed, and it's damaging. Alcohol is very damaging. If you want to smoke ganja's cool, but alcohol is actually, it's a poison and it's damaging. That's why I like the consciousness of Scotland and Ireland are like, they're like basically in the Stone Ages, because it's a part of their culture, and they're like so far back in consciousness, it's unreal. Not judging anyone, it's fine. That's why, like, in religions, like Muslims, they don't drink alcohol because they know that. Why do you think it's called spirit? When you drink alcohol to a certain level, you'll black out, your soul will check out. I used to be an alcoholic basically to a certain degree. Not an alcoholic, I used to drink daily though. Yeah, when you drink to a certain level, your soul will check out your body, and then your vessel is open to entities taking over the body. Just to let you guys know that, innit? But yeah, you not have to quit, but yeah, just rein it in a little bit. And some of it, your addictions is getting in the way of your healing. So I'd say, for instance, emotional pain. Weed helps. It doesn't. No, sorry. Weed keeps you emotionally stunted to a certain degree. Alcohol would block out feeling certain things. Food is suppressing shit. Yeah, it's just about, you're being called to just check out your emotions, your addictions at this current time. And then the next card is surrender to sleep. And the card says, to prevent burnout, slow down, honor your needs for quiet time and peaceful sleep, to rejuvenate your mind, body, and spirit. So yeah, right now you're being called to rest, because some of you's going through a big transition. So you're being called to rest and let whatever come to the surface, and yeah, just rest and heal at the moment, man. But yeah, there's some things that you need to surrender to on your journey at the moment, which is going to help you progress further along in your journey if you don't resist, because what you resist persists. And yeah, I know about that a lot, trust me. But yeah, that's your reading, guys. If you like the video, like, share, subscribe. Don't be shy, because I see you guys watching. Yeah, I see you guys watching, but I don't see you guys liking. Yeah, all right. I'm trying to be of service, mate. You're meant to be doing me a favour for helping you lot. Do you know what I'm saying? Rotted. But but yeah, yeah, if any of you guys are interested in a personal reading, you can send me an email or send me a DM on Instagram, See Crystal Clear. And you can hit me up on Facebook as well, Cassidy Jones, and it's got the same symbol as my same logo. But yeah, anyway, peace, love, and light, tribe, and I'm going to hit you guys up real soon.